Welcome to the Old Mill Kitchen. Pat here. Today I'm making a lovely summer vegetable strudel along with a whole grain and lemon butter sauce. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is get our vegetables prepared. Take an aubergine, slice a wee bit off here to get it nice and stand for you. And then we cut slices, not too thin, down like so. And what we want to do then is put these ones on a tray, and we want to put some salt on them to draw out the extra moisture that's inside them. And get some salt. I'm going to be brushing off that salt in a minute, so it'll be part of our seasoning. So take an aubergine, or sorry, a courgette, and or zucchini as they're called. Again, get a wee nick off it so it can stand on its own. Slice that down again like so. You don't want them too thin, you want them about 1/4 of a centimetre. And what we're going to do is we're going to put them on here to cook. I have some aubergines already salted. Now you can do these in as many batches as you like. I've got the aubergine here, and I'm just going to brush off the salt, and there's moisture there as well, draw it out. So we're just going to get them on there. So put them onto the grill. They're going to go into the oven now, and they're going to cook in the oven for about 6-7 minutes. And they go like so. Now in the meantime, I have grilled peppers, and I browned them and I put them into a plastic bag so that they'll steam themselves, so they're easy to work with. Also, if you don't have a plastic bag, you can use cling film. But you take them out, take them over here, and you'll see how easy they are to peel then. Just take them off, and they're easy to peel. And that's a wee trick for you in the freezer bag or covered with cling film. And that's ready to go there. So already I have done some grilled here to save time, obviously. And what we're going to do now is we're going to build the strudel, and we're going to do it here. I have this phyllo pastry underneath the cloth. This is a damp cloth because if you're working with phyllo pastry, it can dry up extremely quickly. So that's something you just have to do. So we'll take the cloth off. Very delicate pastry this. Take one at a time, lay it out like so. Very delicate pastry. Brush each one with olive oil. I'm using basil infused oil here. I've it done myself just to give another wee bit of flavour. And brush away like so. Like so. Now sorry, I've got a strudel in here in the oven. And we'll take another phyllo pastry, another sheet, and lay that on top of our other sheet. Now we're finished working with that for the moment. And again with your oil, do the same again. Now, we start building. So we start off with the aubergine, and then we take a layer of pepper. We put on some feta cheese, and you can see the reason we don't add any salt, because the feta cheese is quite salty in itself. Some zucchini, build it up like so. A little bit of rocket and spinach. The rocket will give that peppery taste. So you don't actually need pepper either. Again, another bit of pepper, another bit of zucchini, and finish it off with eggplant. Now what we're going to do is just roll it into a little parcel, fold it over like so, up with the edges like that. Very simple. It's very delicate pastry, so you have to be careful with it. And then just roll it up like so, and there you get your perfect little parcel. And that goes into the oven at 190 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. Now Now I obviously have one done here in advance. I'm just going to put it on its, portion it up and put it on its plate. And then we're going to do the sauce. So I just take my little pastry, very delicate pastry, slice it through like so, and bring it around with these lovely little parcels. Now they would do, even if you're not a vegetarian, this obviously is a beautiful dish, light and summery. So now I'm just going to show you how to do it. The very quick whole grain lemon and butter sauce. So take your machine here and crack into it 4 eggs. And I have a couple of eggs done already, just to sort of save time. And that's it. That goes in there. And we put in a dollop of mustard, whole grain mustard. A good dollop of that. And a squeeze of lemon juice, and we can always check the seasoning later. Just give a squeeze of lemon juice, like so. Beautiful. And that goes on a machine here. This will probably not work for me. Now, what I've done here also is I've melted butter and I've let it settle. Basically what I've done is I've clarified the butter. In other words, the milky solids are separated from the oil. I'm going to use this, quite hot now at this stage, and I'm going to use this clarified butter, and we're going to, the heat of the butter will actually cook the egg yolks. So we just get our machine here. Now, I just check the taste, check for seasoning. Just a little bit of salt. And we'll pour it into a container. Beautiful butter sauces. Look at the consistency of that, beautiful. The little specks in the butter make it more interesting as well from the whole grain mustard. So we just take that over and we get a little spoonful of that onto our beautiful, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And that's our butter, lemon, whole grain sauce, and that'll make a beautiful meal